Studio. We are going to be doing some live drawing here on the desk today. Actually, I've got a couple things, smaller scale stuff. I don't know if you can see the studio behind me. I got a lot going on here. So you might see somebody walking in the door. We've got a lot going on here. We've got a thing called Perchville here in East Tawas. Perchville is a kind of a winter event that we have up here in the northern part of Michigan every year, and it's been great. The crowds outside are it's crazy busy here, and it's so cold, but it's sunny, so we'll take it. But hope everybody's doing okay. I'm gonna give you guys a couple minutes, and we're gonna get started here. Let me flip the camera, and we will get rolling here. Let's get another light over here. There we go. How about that? Thought we'd do a quick airship today. Sorry about the heater over here. I'm going to turn it down a bit. All right. It might be a steampunk bad ship. It might be. How you doing, good sir? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're warmer than it is up here. Hope you've been all right, Lewis. Hope things are going okay. Oh, that's okay though. Some snow's okay. I know that you guys probably, I mean, you probably know how to drive in it, but the rest of them down there don't. But maybe I'm speculating. I mean, that's probably not a nice thing to say. Um, but yeah, I heard my sister had some pretty nasty weather down there too. So North Carolina, and some of our family live in South Carolina. It was pretty bad down there. Like I said, they're used to driving in the snow up here, but down there it's a whole other ball game. But sorry about the heater over there. I've got to have some supplemental heat in the studio here. It's a little chilly. Yeah, I'm sure the roads were interesting to say the best down there. Yeah, before moving up here, I wanted to make sure we had a snow route that they would plow the roads at least in front of the house, because some of these places up here, they're derelict. You can't even get down the street. I can't tell you how many times they've had snow days here, even though they've got an adequate team of people that really rock. I mean, they're really amazing for the road crew, but they just can't do all the roads. It's crazy. Some of the roads are just, they've been ice. We've had a lot of wintry mix this year, and it's just been a mess. It's been an absolute mess. A lot of ice. We've had more snow this year, I think, than we've had ever since I've moved up here. So, and the bay is completely frozen over, which I don't know how many half a mile out or whatever, but it's pretty much a battle today out on the bay. When you have snowmobiles across the bay, that's a weird thing. There's a lot of people that ride their snowmobiles across the bay, and it's not, you're taking your life in your hands as far as I'm concerned. But people do it. Oh yeah, Cedar Lake, I'm sure is really, I'm sure it's iced over and icy and fun and all that. Yeah, we're having a thing called Perchville this weekend in East Tawas. It's kind of like a Winterfest, and the streets are packed downtown. I'm right in East Tawas, downtown East Tawas, and it's just packed in here. I just had people leave the studio actually, which is good. I might be interrupted here, so if that happens, just kind of roll with it. I might have to help a customer or whatever, client. But it's not a big deal. Sorry, shaking the table here. But actually, the sun's out though. Yeah, it's quite a beautiful day here. Just really, really cold. Battle Bus, huh? Cool. I haven't seen that. I'll have to check that out. Maybe I have seen it. Maybe that's why I got the idea. Who knows? Yeah, I do now. I've been real happy with the studio. It's a great thing, Lewis. I should have done this 4 years ago. Um, yeah, it's been great. The teaching and everything else, it's been really good. And they needed it down here. They needed some artists down here besides the art gallery in here to do a few things. So I'm one of hopefully many that are going to be down here soon. It's been great. I'm looking forward to the summer. Okay, let's get some color on this. Yeah, you should get one. Everybody should have an art studio outside their house if they can do it. That way they can get away. They can shut the door. They can get away from the table every once in a while here. It's nice having the spare bedroom back. You know, it's nice to have people over in that, so I don't have to worry about putting all my stuff away and all that. But like anything, it's more of an investment, but it's worth it completely. Hey, how you doing, man? Hold on a sec. Give me one. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Had a client walk in, so bear with me on that. But yeah, give me a couple minutes. Sorry about that. All right. Thanks for sticking with me. Yeah, if you like this, please like and share this out. We're going to get rocking and rolling here on this Airship. Let me get some yellow here. Hope everybody's doing good and you guys are staying warm if you're in a cold climate like we are. It's crazy, crazy cold here, but it's sunny. If you're wondering where we're at, we're in Michigan. Northern mid-Michigan, roughly. And it's been very cold the last few weeks. Clients are always good, Carl. How you doing, man? I'm enjoying your YouTube channel. If you guys are on here, follow Carl Witzman, the YouTube psychiatrist. Or psychologist, psychiatrist. I forget now. I forget it, sorry. Correct me. Put in your link in the chat too, Carl, by all means. Guys got some good information. You might even find out a little bit about cigars too. You never know. That's good. Whatever you're doing, Carl, it's to the benefit of others. That's the main thing. That's good stuff. Yeah, we're doing a smaller scale thing today. I've got other things I'm working on the board, on the wall, if you want to call it that. So I've been trying to. I missed doing some smaller stuff today because it's easier for me. And I figured I'd have. We've got a lot going on in East Tawas today. It's called Perchville. It's like a winter event here. So I've got clients walking in, people are shopping, and so if I mute it for a couple minutes, you know what happened, what's going on. Just bear with me. If you have time, stick around. Love for you guys to hang with me today. I like doing this every other Saturday because it's I'm not teaching, so I'd rather be on here teaching. I know, Carl, you've already made your first million. You don't need a second one, right? Be right back. Hey, real quick, Lewis, I've got had some issues with the paint, but I was just telling Carl and Donna that about the figures. I've got them. I have to get them painted, so I'm almost done. I know it's been a while, but I did get a paint that's working on them now. I've had some issues with just the composite. I don't know if it's, I don't think it's in the manufacturing. I just think it's probably user error, but I've had issues with them taking the paint that I've been putting on. They bubble up. I've had nothing but just struggle after struggle with them. But again, like I said, it's not part of I don't think it's part of the process. I think it might just be the paint that I got. But I've got 8 more that I'm working on. But I do have one in the display case that's not painted, and I'm working on getting them painted here soon. I'm gonna be doing a video about it though, so we can actually, you guys can see the process and see what I'm doing. I'll schedule that up too. I'll see what I can do on that. But I do have a list of everybody that ordered them still, so I'll make sure that you guys get them. I'll get them shipped out as soon as I get them done. Well, let me know, Carl. I'll if it isn't, then I'll send it out. I mean, I want to get them painted. My original idea was to paint them all, so I've got they turned out great though. They really turned out great. I've just had nothing but the paint that I had. One of them melted it, the other one. So I don't know if, like I said, probably user error. I talked to the guy that manufactured them, and he did a great job. You know, as you know, Damien does awesome work, and yeah, it's great what he did. But it's frustrating because I want to get the thing out. I want to get them out and get them done. I have a lot of people that bought them, so, and I want to make sure you guys are taken care of. So it's on my mind. So I haven't forgotten about it. I'm just trying to make sure it gets done right, and I want it. Just let me know if you don't want them painted. Let me know, and I'll send them out. Not a problem with the display case and all that stuff that I originally had. Besides, like I said, Carl, you're working on the second million, right? Okay, Donna, you got it. Yeah, like I said, they turned out really great. Yeah, give me about a week. I'll send it out. I'll get it sent over to you. You guys message me, or you've got my number. If you don't, I'll get a hold of you on Facebook Messenger, and I'll get you all your information and everything from you, and we'll get it hooked up there. Even unpainted, they're awesome. They're a real treat. And like I said, I only had a few made, so they're a collector's item. People have been asking me for them, but I told them that they're all sold out because I haven't had a good thing with the paint yet, and I don't want to sell more of them if I don't have it just right. You know how I am about perfection. So. I appreciate everybody being patient on that. And Grim 101, I don't know if you guys know this, Grim 101 is actually, I have a playwright that was interested in taking on the story. So we've been in talks of getting them done for play. So it'll be, I don't know if it'll be out this year. I know that they're going to be, they've been talking to me about getting the play done, and I've been really interested in pursuing it further. So, and the person that's doing it is just a brilliant writer, and I really think them doing a, I think doing a play is just, it's a great way to showcase this book, rather than write a script and everything else for it, for live action or anything. I think a play would be awesome, and I really want to do it locally too. That was one of the things that we have a really nice theater here in East Tawas, and I want to showcase it here in our town, you know, so that people, it gets people inspired, you know. Anyway, yeah, so we're working on that. That should be a lot of fun here. Hopefully this year we'll get it all done. In fact, that's who I was talking to a couple minutes ago. I had to mute it. The playwright came in and wanted to talk for a few minutes. So. I think I'm going to do this a little bit differently. I'm actually going to put, there we go. It has been so cold here. Calypso won't even go outside, which I don't blame her. She's, you guys know she's a Chihuahua. She's just not built for this weather. It's hard because we've got one of her best friends is a Husky. And Husky has obviously no problem. Husky Malamute. So Calypso doesn't really know what to do. We've had to go outside, come back in, go outside, come back in, because she's just been so cold. But it'll get better here soon. That's all you can do, Carl. You know, publishing in that, you know how it goes. I think that you guys have a wealth of knowledge to share with people. I've got a couple clients that have been wanting to learn a little bit more about getting to Hollywood and everything else. There's no real set prescription, you know, of how to do it, but I can only show them my experience in that. And they can work towards, you know, if they can send an idea, a pitch deck or anything else to these executives. But right now, Hollywood's kind of is a frugal beast. There's a lot going on there, and as you know, and it's I tell them, you know, write for yourself first. Don't write for the big screen. You can write for the big screen. I don't mean that, but don't set your goals so high that you're missing the story, because ultimately it's the story that counts. I've been really fortunate on my journey, but and there's been a lot of things that are happening, and I can't really talk about it right now, but I will talk about it once they're all it's all ready to go. I'll talk about it further on my channel, but right now it's kind of it's still NDA stuff, so I can't really talk about too much of it, but it's exciting. But it takes a long time for a lot of these things to come to fruition, as you guys know. Hurry up and wait. yeah, I just there's just a lot of pieces to the machine, you know, and you have to rely on a lot of people. So that's it. So, but I've learned a lot. I mean, it's been great. There's been one thing about Hollywood that I've learned is it's not just setback, it's occurrences. We had COVID, we had the Palisades fires, we had the writer's strike, we had all these things happen in succession, and that's just part of it. And ultimately, it's about people, people that are suffering. Even if you have a ton of money, you still have concerns on that, and it's you have to be kind of patient with a lot of things. I can't demand. I just can't demand more than what is given right now. So I think that it's a great thing to learn and have it so that you've got grace and throughout all of it, and you understand that, you know, people are trying to do the best they can with what they have too, and there's a lot of people involved in this, you know, so I have to kind of rely on other people too, and that's part of it. That's part of the game. You have to just let it be, and let it grow organically. You have to, and it will. I don't have any doubt in my mind on that. The story is very, very well received, and it has been in the way that we've written it. The last few years, this last year has been a huge jump on the script. As far as getting people to look at it, and that's another thing too. Getting the right people to look at it is another thing. When you have, you know, patience is key. You get the right people to look at it. That's the trick. So, and it's taken years, but there's been changes too we've made, and I think for the better in the script. So yeah. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not losing faith in any of it. It's fantastic. What a first world problem to have, and I've said that since the get. So, and and you have to trust people too. Ultimately, you know, the books are mine, and mine and Christine's. The adaption is something that we're anxious to see what stays once everything is put to bed. You know, it's going to be interesting to see what the adaptation is going to have. But yeah, it's like I said, it's a first world problem, nothing to complain about at all. And it's, if anything, it's like a good bourbon or a good scotch. It just gets better with age. So the story, and you know, 9 out of times the scripts are rewritten after they're even sold. So, you know, it's just part of it. You just have to kind of go with it, and what's meant to be is meant to be, is the way I look at it. But I have a lot of people that have helped, you know, back me. You guys have helped. I mean, I got countless people that have helped me stay relevant, and I appreciate it big time. Thanks, Carl. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, about there, I think. I think we're there on that one. Yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, sorry about the vent. Like I said, it's been kind of a crazy thing. Let me do real quick. I'm going to flip this over, and we'll show you a little bit more about the studio. Hey, what's up? Hi guys. So yeah, you can see the studio. It's kind of in disarray right now, but we're getting there. This is the, if I can get this over here, this is the gallery wall here. You can see all the work I've done on that. And then we've got the working wall. This is where I paint and everything. I do all my if I'm doing all my art, the larger scale art. And then of course my desk you guys already know about. So, but yeah, just a nice good sized room. Usually I'll have more people. I'll be teaching here during the week or on the weekends. Every Saturday I do a Saturday Cartoons with Ted, and it's basically we'll have a set title of what we do. We've done everything from elves to Gundam to all kinds of things that we've worked on. But mainly it's cartoon work. I figured Saturday morning cartoons is something that we all grew up with, at least in Gen X. So, and I'm really surprised at how the age groups, from younger kids all the way up to adults, my age, want to learn this. So, but yeah, I think it's just fantastic. The Gundam thing went really, really well. And you know, I've got other things. People have wanted Hanna-Barbera. We're going to be doing that soon. I've got Voltron was another suggestion. And then people want the nostalgia side of it's been really, really good. A lot of people want things that they grew up watching, but they didn't know how to draw. And that's been fun. So I'm going to branch out too. We're going to be getting into publications here too. So I've got things that we're going to be doing with just production of books and zines and that kind of fun stuff. I want to do a zine class here because I think it's important that people are publishing their work, even if they don't publish it out to the general public. At least they can produce it in their own home. You know, and then if they want to, they can produce it out into the wild. But yeah, it's been pretty good. The gallery, like I said, the gallery wall has been really well received. I have a ton of people that are coming in during the week, and they just, you know, it's hard to keep things in stock, which, what a better problem to have, right? But I'm going to go through, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing short videos on each of the pieces, because people have been asking me why I did it this way, or what is this about? What's this particular piece about? Because they see things differently. That's art, right? So they don't know the story behind some of the art that I do. And there is a story in a lot of it. Some of it there isn't, but I'm just reading it. Yeah, Hanna-Barbera is a bit wider. There's you know, what was the one where they had the races? It had like all the different types of like they had a car race or something, and they had all these different characters in it, and they had this group and this group, and that one I wanted to kind of utilize that. I've been asked to do Smurfs. We've been talking about Smurfs, wacky races. Thank you. We've been talking about doing the Smurfs. We've been talking about doing, oh God, what was the other one? Well, I mean, everything from Hong Kong Phooey to, with Hanna-Barbera, to superheroes to, people have been asking for all, I kind of have to put it in a general thing. I can't do all of them because it would fill up the year, you know, doing a Saturday cartoon, but I'm looking forward to still doing it. The group of people that we got coming in has just been great. I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything live with that yet. I might do something for live, you know, live pay-per-view, something with art. I'm not sure how we're going to work that yet, but yeah, it's been pretty good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to, you know, if you guys are up this way, come on up. If you're in northern Michigan, come on by East Tawas, come down to what I consider the new art district. We're putting it together now, so. But I would love for you guys to, yeah, Space Ghost, that's a good one, Carl. We know, you know, I should probably totally get Space Ghost, because that's something that we've got to definitely do. And we've got a major player here in Michigan that drew Space Ghost for a long time. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just reading some of the comments here. There was one other one we did. We've been talking about, we did Gundam, and that was one thing that we talked in the class. I talked about Godzilla and Ultraman and I don't know if you guys remember a show. It was called Johnny Sacco and His Giant Robot. And that was a big, for when I was a kid in Detroit, that was a huge one. And you can't find it anywhere. I've looked all over the place, and it's just crazy that you can't find this particular, I think you can get it on YouTube here and there, but you can't find the series at all. But I was talking about how Gundam became part of this ideal of the huge robotic menace or mecha menace that was part of Japanese culture, and it ended up it was an amazing thing. Shogun, Shogun Warriors, the like I said, Gundam, Ultraman, all these Godzilla, all these ones were these large characters that growing up I wanted to draw, and now I'm teaching it in class. So I appreciate you guys stopping in today. Gosh, it's already 1:30 Eastern Standard. So you guys have a good day. I appreciate you guys stopping in and spending some time with me today. Stay warm if you're in a cold climate. Hopefully, if you're in a warmer climate, it didn't snow. Some of those days are hopefully behind us. So, but I appreciate it. Always good seeing you guys. All right, and we'll talk to you soon. Let me know what's happening. All right, we'll talk to you. Thanks.